This is where a true champion's heart gets tested, because, you know, defending the title, you're there, you're on top already. Now you got to stay on top. The challenger always has that that hunger of getting to the top. They haven't made it to where the champion is. So who's hungrier here?
Right, and each of them, you know, Romulo won last year. Tarsis felt like he won last year.
Yeah.
Right, and now he has a year's worth of pent-up energy to get what he believes is his.
Yeah. This is it. We're gonna see who put their work in the most this year.
The nice thing about the two guys we're looking at is that they're both so nice off the mats.
Yeah.
You couldn't find two more pleasant, just genuine guys.
Yeah, wonderful human beings. So what we saw there was Tarsis jump the guard, and that's got to tell you something, because Tarsis has good takedowns. It's got to tell you something about the strategy that he wants to play against Romulo. I don't think he doesn't want to find himself in triangle country.
Right.
So he chooses to jump to guard on Romulo. So that's got to tell you something about, this guy has a good guard, you know. So
right. Newsflash. Romulo Barral has a good guard. I don't think many people would want to, you know, just kind of stand and let Romulo do his thing with guard in front of him, because that's a bad move.
Yeah.
So getting the offensive first, like you said, is key, and like we said, we saw Tarsis try and do that.
Right on. And this is actually where Bernardo swept Romulo yesterday, was from this half guard position, kind of the same thing. Had the grip on the lapel underneath and the far leg, but a sweep is only a sweep.
Right. And I'm guessing that the audio that you and I hear right now is coming through to the listeners out there. We hear the chanting and the foot stomping of everybody out there. That's one of the things that makes this event so special. I mean, there is no greater concentration of talent in the planet at one spot. You know, everybody we care about is here right now in this room.
Yeah.
Tension is high.
Yeah. It's really it makes it so fun. That make one of the most entertaining things about being here live is that you get to see this crowd going berserko, and the teams all celebrating and cheering against each other. And
I mean, you know what? Our listeners right now, the people who are watching this video, don't know where you and I are sitting. Yeah. We're sitting underneath the bleachers, which is exactly where everybody is stomping. So we really feel it.
Yeah.
You can feel the stomps.
Yeah. It's so what they're really jockeying for position right now. Tarsis has the grip. Actually, his left arm is around Romulo's leg, but he has a grip on the lapel also. So that's a difficult grip for Romulo to break out of. So he's taking his time. He's there's going to be a jockeying for he's not able to get that underhook. See that underhook position there with his right arm is going to be a little bit tight because of the grip that Tarsis has on that lapel.
Yeah, I believe Tarsis began working this kind of underneath stuff a couple years ago.
Yeah, now Romulo, the counter to the deep half guard is to step all the way around the head. He's got to circle that left leg around there. He's going to try to get over there. He's looking for that underhook. So if he does get put on the bottom, he stays safe. Very nice move by Romulo to keep himself safe there. Tarsis may look for a rolling knee bar here. Just kind of looking to wanting to get the leg. Romulo's having no business. And there's an illegal grip made by Tarsis there, so the referee freed that grip. You cannot grab inside the leg of your opponent.
Or with the fingers.
With the fingers or the sleeve. You can grab inside your own sleeve, but not your opponent's sleeve. Got Romulo on the back of Tarsis in the turtle position here.
I'm thinking to myself right now, why I've been silent, I've been thinking to myself, if I'm Tarsis, and like we said, he thought he won last year. He's had a whole year to think about it, right? And maybe, unpleasantly remembered that moment when the guy next to his hands was raised instead of his own. And now he has, what are the chances that he has that exact same chance again?
Yeah, and it's right here now.
This is it. Right? he has this moment to take what he thinks is his.
Yep.
This is, I don't want to say it's like a career-defining moment, but it certainly, to him, it's going to feel that way.
Yeah, I agree. It could be one of those moments that if a loss happens, like, do you recover from that?
Right.
Or if he wins, does he go on some crazy winning spree after this? You're right. I think it could be has a potential to be a career-defining moment. Romulo's doing himself justice by keeping that right leg safe. See how that right leg is staying on the inside because Tarsis wants that knee. He wants that knee bar, and Romulo's not going to let him have it by keeping that foot on the outside. And now he's giving up his back, and Romulo is stuck on him.
Romulo's there. He knows he's almost, on one of those tangles on the way out. He could jump into the back, right?
Yeah. So by keeping that right foot on the other side of Tarsis's left leg, he's keeping him out of danger for the rolling knee bar. Because Tarsis is looking to roll for that knee. If Romulo brings his right foot to the middle instead of keeping it hooked, he could be potentially on the knee bar. And there it slipped into the middle. This is where it does not want his leg.
Oh.
That is a nasty-looking knee position. Uh-oh. And now the Tarsis is in position here. He's still got a long way to go. But Romulo needs to flip his knee out the other way. Needs to roll with this. Got to roll over now, Romulo. His knee is in a very compromising position.
This is hard to watch.
Yeah, we may see him do a forward roll to try to roll out of that knee position.
Romulo doesn't appear too concerned by this.
I think he hurt his knee there. I'm not sure, but I think Romulo may have hurt the knee. I think Romulo hurt his knee in that position there. That's a bummer. It's
look at the emotion in Tarsis Humphreys.
Yeah, it's a double-edged sword. That right? It's Tarsis takes the win, but it's a bummer to see
anybody hurt.
Yeah. Can take nothing away from Tarsis. He's the 2010 world champ at medium heavyweight, but it's unfortunate to see.
And now what does this mean for later for the absolute? Looks like Hodger just probably walks away with it.
Yeah, that's an unfortunate ending to what was what a great match that was going on. It wasn't that wasn't a knee bar, although it's an injury, so it's the same as a knee bar.
Yeah.
It's his knee was twisted and he didn't want to give up the position. Yeah, I think he didn't want to give up the position to